we get another London. I should have looked at this line before when I played it yesterday too. But yeah, this is what I'm going to try to play. They do this, which looks utterly terrible. Um, yeah, it looks really bad. I think I take it. Well, but then, take with the queen. I get a tempo at least. They also open up the diagonal, but that's not immediately usable. Yeah, I think I'll take with the pawn, and then I'll have this pawn structure. Take. Okay. I do want to prevent it from being pushed. So I will start by. Well, I could also start like this. Check. Takes. It's old pawns though. Start with the knight. I'll start with the pawn, I think. Okay. I don't really mind that. I'll further. I did give them a check actually. I should have calculated that. Yeah, it might have been a bad idea, but maybe it would have been fine. I don't know. How's fianchetto already? I think. Get that over with. Because I need to do that anyways. I could also play with like the a6 b5 move order though, which could be useful. So then it'd be kind of the waste to play b6. And we might have some holes. If they play a4, then I mean, it still probably helps me more, but I still have to play that. So we'll start with b6. So after a4, I don't have to have this pawn structure forced immediately, and we'll just I think fianchetto or bishop. Yeah, I don't think they have any threats. We'll get our knight and our bishop out. All should be well. Or maybe I'll delay with the knight, because I would like take whatever. I don't want them pushing this and there being issues ever. Although there currently wouldn't be. If I just move my bishop, and I feel like moving my bishop here might lessen the issues in the future. They take, I can just take, so they don't have really any way of going after, oh wait, no, this pawn's the issue. Yeah. I had the tactic in mind, I just didn't have the way the tactic works. It's not these pawns, it's taking this pawn. So I can't allow that, I don't think, so we'll play this. Move over, the tactic is reinstated though. So, you know, like rook here, I can't castle. I have to play like knight here. Instead they jump with the knight, which seems a little wrong. Especially since now I can castle and then I can play this perhaps. But then they'll move the rook over anyways. So I have to move the rook here and then play knight here, I think. So yeah, I will start, I think, by castling. We don't have any threats with the queen to my knowledge. So this should be good. And I can just get it out of here when I move my knight here in time. But for now, I have to protect the bishop. It is worth noting that this, well, it's taken by the knight. But, you know, this square would be seen if I do this. But with the queen going to h5, I don't think I really care. Okay, they don't know what to do, they just push the pawn. I actually can play this immediately. because they haven't moved the rook yet. So here goes my knight. And I might allow this pawn structure, I kind of have to. And I don't mind it too much, so yeah. Or they can take like this too, if they want. Yeah, I don't think there's any point in keeping the tension, maybe, but I don't see it. Oh, I forgot to turn off my AC. I'm gonna do that. Well, I should play move first. I probably am taking it. They'll take back, then I move my knight. But, well, I can actually tempo the bishop in this case, so I think that's pretty useful. So we're just gonna take it and then turn off the AC. Okay, they take back with the knight. This was the plan, and I think, yeah, knight, because it attacks the bishop at least. So, I'm like kind of a fan. They keep the bishop on. So now, I mean, I guess well, they can't do any worse for me than trading the bishop, so, or moving that here, so that's fine. Um, so how am I gonna play this? Am I gonna be like pushing the G pawn, going for a crazy kingside attack? I think so. I don't really have any other plans in mind. I think I just want to slide the rook over and push these pawns. That's probably what the position dictates. I think I am fine with it. So, king h8 it is, I believe. Is there alternative ways of doing this? Maybe, but yeah, I think king h8. I just also might want the h-file, but moving my king to f7 seems like trouble in the future, so we'll play king h8. Knight here, takes, push, push. Seems okay. I don't see any tactics ever. Look at the rook behind. Okay, they didn't do that, which seems very weakening. Now, for example, the h1 square is a way to checkmate them with the battery. Maybe I move my king to the g file. How do I do this? I can't lift my rook on that file anyway, so I might as well move it to the G file, I think. Yeah, we'll move it to the G file. Now we have potentially the h6 square in conjunction with the queen in the future. Defends the pawn. I do think it's a move that I'm going to end up playing no matter what, which is really what I was looking for there. Because there were multiple moves that crossed my mind, but I was like, what am I going to play in all situations? And I think that move is rook g8. Or at least it's the one that I'm most likely to play in most situations. They try to run. Oh my god. No. Really? For example, push takes, check. Nah. So if I push, takes, check. Bishop goes back. I mean, that has to be losing. I shouldn't even have to calculate this. I mean, look at it. That's horrific for them. So yeah, I think we blow open the board at this point and just try to win. I don't think any calculations really needed. Maybe they sack the bishop and try to check me with the queen. I don't think that works though. Yeah, I don't have any other moves to consider other than takes if they take. But your bishop? I will gladly take the piece, I think. Now, for example, after queen check, what are they going to do? Maybe go here? Because what I want to do is I want to trade queens at this point. And they just resigned, so... Oh my god, my opponent was 1900. That could be my highest rated win. And it was with the brilliant anti-London system that I theorized myself. I mean... No, but... I mean, kinda, actually. I mean, inaccuracy my ass. Brilliant move. Brilliant because I said so. Shoutouts, Witty Alien. Why is it giving 0.79? I think it gives like 0.5 if you let it run longer. Or maybe it's because my other engine was really weak. Is that why this isn't a move? Is this actually like really bad? Because I mean, I was doing it with a weaker engine, I guess, but I swear it gave like 0.4. Oh! My opponent didn't play the London. My opponent didn't play the London. They played E3, not C3. I didn't even realize. Oh my god. They didn't play C3. And why is this there? This is different for a reason. I don't remember. Wait. Why don't I play it? Wait. What do I play against this? I don't remember. I want to play takes, I think. And what is the reasoning behind this? Wait, I don't know. Wait. Well, wait, do I play takes? Wait, what is my... Wait, what do I do against it? There's some way that this doesn't... Oh, it blocks in the bishop, so I don't take the pawn, therefore the bishop can never come out. Therefore, my opponent can't play the London. That's why... Not that I'm really that scared of the London, I just think it's ridiculous that people are given the first move and then they play the London. Like, go play the Slav. The Slav's fine. I mean, it's an okay pawn structure. It's very solid. It's just... Like, really? That's what you play? Oh my god. Yeah, this move blocks the bishop. It blocks the bishop! And then they play this, which I thought was a little ridiculous. Takes, push the pawn, build up the knight, push the pawn. Oh, I could probably just play f4, but f4 doesn't show. Wait, can I play f4? f4 isn't one of the top engine moves, but well, no, probably not. Because I mean, it opens up the board, but my queen can't come in because the bishop's blocking it. Yeah, so it made more sense when I did it with the rook on g8, because then opening up the board, the rook was here, I could slide the queen over, whereas here the queen's useless. Yeah, okay. And that's losing, so overall pretty good game, but I didn't realize that they played e3, not c3. Man, that's crazy. Is that my best win? Let's see. Oh, when I click on this, it doesn't open it up. Well, I guess I can just click on it even though it's not being captured. Where is it? How would I see this? Highest or... Yeah, that was my highest rated win, I think. Let's go all time. Yeah. Man, I can't believe. I mean, maybe I can. I can't believe though. that I didn't realize they played e3. I thought they played c3 in my mind, like cognitively. Like sure, while looking at the board, I was evaluating the position as if it was e3. You know, I was like, oh, well, the queen's open for checks on this diagonal and whatnot. For example, I recognized it, but I didn't recognize it. Like I recognized it in terms of position, but in terms of like I'm just playing theory, and I was like, okay, well, I mean, technically this isn't theory, but it's theory to me. So, you know, I was like, okay, I'm just playing memorized lines instead of thinking about it. So when I was thinking about it, I was thinking about it properly, but I just assumed it was the London. It's not the London. This isn't forcing the London. I mean, unless they want to block in the bishop, which I'll allow, I guess. So yeah, that's crazy. But we played a pretty good game. It was better than moving the bishop. It wants g6. Fianchettoing there is crazy to me. Absolutely not. Especially because it takes extra tempo and there's pressure going down here. I don't like that. Yeah, I feel like I played fairly perfectly. What does he want instead of the king move? d5? Yeah, I don't. Like, this is the kind of move which, like, makes sense to the computer, but I don't like these kinds of positions where I have this kind of backwards pawn that I have to deal with. And, I mean, it's a little less bad, but, you know, for example, if they go here, knight trade, for example, just to, you know, not necessarily create moves, but we're just thinking about it, like here, and then bishop moves or whatever, and then you have this, so they can maybe even try to, you know, give like a bishop trade, and then here I feel like I have this really weak pawn, which, you know, with help from the rook, whatever, just move stuff, this is like very scary, you know, the pressure on this pawn. And they can also maybe like push something like this, go back, and I don't like it. I was pretty happy with this plan, I think. What did I miss again? It wants d6. I don't understand the idea, truthfully. Like, I really don't. ED, QD. It just kind of seems like a position to me. Queen d5. I guess there's no way. Well, there's. Okay. How are we defending this? Well, it wants c4, which is fine. I mean, it takes up space. I mean, the queen has been kind of like freed, to some degree at least. D5 takes, so they can't take back after I take it. But they have this bishop check, and I don't know, things happen. I don't care to analyze that too much. It's just, yeah, yeah, I'm pretty happy with my plan. I thought it was a pretty good plan. So yeah, pretty good game. But lesson: think about what pawn is defending this pawn. So you don't play this against e3, and only play it against the London, in which it's less bad. Okay, but I'm glad the structure worked. Although my opponent did play um, like a kind of like stone wall thing. So yeah, I don't know. This was a pretty bad idea because I can take, I think. Okay, it's gonna be it.